good morning, my beautiful people. Welcome back to Sunday Talk episode number 108. In today's video, as every week, I'm gonna go over 10 questions I received from you guys. If you are new here, my name is John. My goal is to help newcomers, permanent residents, and also U.S. citizens regarding their immigration questions. Once in a while, we talk about different topics. And I also give advice to newcomers to the United States of America so they can stay out of trouble. Before I start today's video, I want to wish you guys happy Sunday. And I have a powerful quote for you today. Another powerful quote, okay? This one will come from Stephen Covey. Here is the quote. I'm not a product of my circumstances. I'm a product of my decisions. So guys, whatever you are today in your life, where it's based on your decision. You made a decision to be where you are today. Whether you are poor, whether you are rich, whether you come to United States of America, whether you still living in your home country, it's a decision. So whatever you are today is based on your decision, okay? So guys, let's jump into today's questions.
USA Monde.
Okay guys, the first question of today's video is from Love. Okay, so Love send this question. On the DS on 260 visa application, the criminal section, it says where you arrested or convicted. My husband was arrested 2018 but not convicted. Do we put yes or no? Well, thanks for the question. This type of question the visa applicant will answer. Okay, so if the question say were you arrested or convicted, if that's the case, you guys just gonna put yes. If not, you put no. So over here it didn't say if you were arrested and convicted, it say or arrested or. So whatever is the right answer, that's what you're gonna put. Okay, so I think it's gonna be hard for somebody to tell you yes, you have to put yes or no. You just go by what is the right answer for you, okay, based on what happened. All right guys, now let's move to the second question of today's video. This one will come from Mohammed Buarura. Hello sir, I'm filing A64, I think it's IA64, joint sponsor for my friend's parents. Are they supposed to live with me in the same house? On the interview coming up, if they ask them where you gonna live in USA. Well, thanks for the question. I don't know, I answered a question similar to this one before, which maybe like 2 weeks ago. But for this one, it depends on the address the petitioner put on the form, the I-130 form or the DS-260 form. Okay, so if the address where the intended immigrant, like the parent of your friend, will live is your address, well, they're gonna live with you. If it's not your address, whatever address was on the form, that's where they're gonna live. Okay, so on this one also you can talk to your friends about it to know for sure which address he or she put on the form. Okay, let's move to another question here. This one will be question number 3. This one is coming from Floram Saz Kujado. Here is the question. Is it true hard to pass on the immigration if your husband is only an Uber driver? I heard a lot about please help us. My husband is an Uber driver, but he has a SSA, I think it's Social Security, check. Not full yet. He's on 65. He got his full retirement at age of 66 and a half, I think. Please help us if being an Uber driver can be a reason for denial. Thank you in advance, and your vlog is very helpful. Well, thanks for the question. Well, I never heard about this one before. One thing you have to know, if you sponsor somebody, sponsor you, is that person has to meet the income requirement. Okay, if that person income doesn't meet the income requirement, then the person can look for a joint sponsor or household member to help him or her to petition for you, the intended immigrant. Okay, so being a Uber driver, is not a reason to be denied a visa. Okay, so he's making money. So as long as he's making money, and whatever retirement income he has on combined, if he combine all those together, and those income meets the income requirement, well, it won't be any problem at all. Okay, it won't be any problem. All right, guys, let's move to question number 4. I believe this one is coming from Vicky Adebayo. Please, sir, after filing affidavit of support, surely say accept or still saying submitted? Mine still says submitted, but they say they have everything they need. Well, thanks for the question. Yeah, after you submit all the required document, it's still gonna show submitted. Okay, and then once NVC review all those documents, that's when they're gonna notify you whether or not a document is missing, or your case's document will qualify. But yeah, after you submit everything, it should say submitted. Okay, let's move to another one. This one will come from Simon Habtib. Here's the question. Hi John, how are you, big guy? My I-130 petition been approved on 15 months ago and no transfer to NVC. What's new? Do you have any update, or please explain the reason you think? Thank you a lot. Well, thanks for your question. First of all, I don't know if the beneficiary in this case will come to United States of America on immigrant visa. If that's the case, well, the case is supposed to move to NVC after it been approved by USCIS. But in case your relative, the beneficiary already lives here in United States of America, well, that case will stay at USCIS, and then USCIS will contact you guys too, so the beneficiary can adjust his or her status here in United States of America. So let's say the beneficiary will come to United States of America on immigrant visa. Even after the case is approved by USCIS, NVC didn't contact you guys yet. Maybe it's because the priority date is not current yet. Okay, so once the priority date is current, well, you will receive a welcome letter, and tells you to explain to you how to continue the process anyway. Okay, so that's how it works. So, but I don't know what is your visa category, but hopefully by now you already get your welcome letter, or maybe very soon you will get your welcome letter. Okay, let's move to another question here. This one is coming from Morija Gooden. What is a welcome letter, sir? Well, a welcome letter is basically a letter you receive from NVC after your case is moved to the level. That letter will have instruction regarding instruction about how to continue the process, or your immigrant visa process. You have information as a case number and invoice ID you're going to use to log in into NVC system. So all those information combined are called welcome letter. Okay, so it's like NVC's welcome you to their level. Okay, let's move to another question here. This one will come from Teresa Kerkula. Here's the question. Hello John, NVC keep rejecting my daughter tax document, and I will do it, and after a month they will email me and say rejected. Well, thanks for the question. Actually, when this person asked me this question, I asked like follow-up question, and the person was telling me that his brother, who is who has the logins information, who is able to log into the NVC system, is the one who is telling him that NVC reject the case. Every time he will send him a picture of the letter saying that okay, they reject the case again. Well, normally when NVC reject a document, not a case but a document, they will tell you exactly the reason why they reject the document, and then they will tell you to correct it and then upload it again. So it got to be a reason why NVC keeps rejecting your daughter's document. So you need to either tell the person who is doing the who is logging into NVC system, your brother, you have to tell them to call NVC to ask them why they keep rejecting the document. Okay, they should have a reason. Let's move to another question here. This one will come from Yaya Kasim. Hi, Mr. John. I do my I-130 application since on June 1st, 2020. Still no response from USCIS. Any help? Well, thanks for your question. Well, I don't know what is your visa category. Well, some case process a little bit long, like an F4 category or different category. Some of case process are a little bit short, like if the petition is for spouse of a U.S. citizen, for example, it might take like 6 months to a month, to in order for USCIS to approve it. But if it's like a different category, it can take a little bit longer. But like I said, I don't know your visa category. Maybe that's the reason. Maybe in your category the process is a little bit longer. But as long as USCIS doesn't ask for additional document, you should be fine. Or you still can call them and see if everything's fine with your case. Okay, let's move to another question here, guys, and this one will come from Roberto Anaba. Here's the question. Robert Anaba. Here's the question. Hi, John. Please, can you clarify if I'm supposed to pay the EAD, which is employment authorization document, when adjusting status to green card with K1 visa merit? Well, thanks for the question. From what I know, when you apply for your green card, when you apply for your work permit and your green card together, you shouldn't pay for your work permit. You should only pay for your green card. Okay, that's what I know, unless something changed, which I doubt. But yes, to answer your question, you don't have to, according to USCIS, you don't have to pay the work permit fee. You only pay the green card fee. Okay, let's move to the last question of today's video, which will come from Abu Ahmed Bodruzanman. Here's the question. I paid immigration fee 2 months ago, and now if I pay sponsor fee, it will create a problem or not? Well, thanks for the question. I don't think it will create a problem. As long as you started the immigrant visa process before a year, you shouldn't have any problem. If you started after a year, it can be a problem. But this one, you pay the immigrant visa fee first. Well, as long as you pay the affiliate support fee, you should be fine, because you have to pay both of them before you can start filling out the DS-260. Okay, so it shouldn't be a problem. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys love it, learn something from it. If you think that you know somebody who might benefit from this video, please share with that person. If you like the video, hit the like button. If you want to be notified every time I have a new video, hit the bell. If you are new here, you like what you see, you've been watching my video, you never subscribe, please do me a favor, hit the subscribe button down below this video, or click on USMON logo somewhere here. If you want to support this channel, please visit our USMON shop. The link is in the description below. Once again, my name is John. Whatever you do today, do it peacefully. I wish you guys a happy week ahead of you. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video.
USMON